Hi guys, welcome to Red Devil Community. Today we are previewing Manchester United versus Burnley at Old Trafford this weekend. All eyes on whether we can bounce back after a roller coaster start to the season. Burnley shocked Sunderland with a strong win after getting battered by Spurs. Can they really cause another upset? Stick around because in this preview, I'll cover Manchester United possible lineup, Manchester United's form, and my honest score predictions. Manchester United come into this game under real pressure. It is really a must-game win for us. Anything less than 3 points, and I think Rúben Amorim is in big trouble. The fans are frustrated, inconsistent performances. The big question is, can this squad actually deliver this season? Now, Burnley, on the other hand, they've had a mixed start in the Premier League, losing one against Spurs in a 4-5-1 formation and winning against Sunderland in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Guys, I can't stress this game is massive for us. Absolutely huge. It's not just about showing authority at home, but it's proving that Old Trafford is still a fortress. For Burnley, it's still building confidence and proving that they can go toe-to-toe with the bigger sides. And this may catch United cold. The positive for Rúben Amorim is Burnley are experimenting tactically too. Against Spurs, they sat deep in a 5-4-1, 4-5-1 formation, trying to stay compact, but it didn't work. A week later, they switched to a 4-2-3-1 against Sunderland at Turf Moor, and it just clicked. They look much dangerous going forward. So the big question is, how will they set up against Manchester United? Here's the kicker. United fans expect nothing less than a win, but Burnley have just shown they can adapt. They can frustrate a typical Scott Parker's team, and they can take their chances. If United aren't switched on from minute one, I think this is another embarrassing moment at Old Trafford. Now for United's lineup, you've got the Amorim's trusted 3-4-3 system. The big questions are going to be asked: who starts up front? Who pairs up with Bruno in midfield? And dare I say, who starts in nets? As a United fan, I do not want to see Onana in nets for Manchester United ever again. Not in an FA Cup game again, not in a Premier League game. He's not strong enough. He cannot pass the ball. He's supposed to be a ball-playing goalkeeper. He's not a ball-playing goalkeeper. He can't pass the ball more than 10 yards, unfortunately. It's a £50 million that's literally wasted 2 years ago by Ten Hag. And any non-United fans watching this channel, they should actually go to Ten Hag and salute him and thank him for getting rid of David De Gea and bringing in Onana, because he's a joke. He is full of laughter for anybody that is not a United fan. Every time a corner comes in or every time a cross comes into the box, my hands squeeze. I just can't watch it. Just like Rúben Amorim couldn't watch the penalties, I can't watch the ball going into United's box, especially from a cross. Baindia, again, not strong enough and not good enough. Tomorrow, in my opinion, I think we should start off with Tom Heaton. He's not had a chance in the Premier League. He is Premier League experience. He might not be the quality that we want, but I think from the three goalkeepers, he's the best we've got. There are transfer news that Le Mans is coming to Manchester United. The deal is very close, but until he doesn't come, 2 days left for the transfer window to shut. If United get him, again, he is an unproven goalkeeper. Again, he's young. I would have gone for somebody that's more Premier League pedigree, like Martinez. But Rúben Amorim's gone for Le Mans, so let's see how we get on. In defense, you've got the rock-solid Euro, you've got De Ligt, and you've got Luke Shaw. A fit Luke Shaw in that system is a pretty good Luke Shaw. On the left wing back, you've got Dogu. Now, with Dogu, guys, I don't know. He's good going forward. Defensively, I think he goes missing. The good thing about him is he's very quick. He is absolutely rapid. Now, with hopefully Benjamin Šeško starting tomorrow, up front. Hopefully, Dogu can get them crosses into him and Šeško can feed off it. But I don't know. I think that left side is still a bit weak. I think once Martinez comes back and he goes on the left side of defense and Luke Shaw hopefully is fit, then he goes on the left side of the wing back, and I think that'll be a perfect position. On the right side, you've got Ahmad or Diallo. Personally, I think we should be going for Ahmad, even though he's a number 10. He is not a wing back, but unfortunately, we have to play him. Amrin has bought too many central attacking midfielders. He's went and bought Cunha, he's went and bought Mbeumo, you've got Bruno, you've got Mason Mount, and you've got Ahmad. The problem he's got is how do you fit 5 to 6 central attacking midfielders in one game? It is virtually impossible. So what does he go and do? He goes and plays players out of position, like unfortunately Bruno Fernandes is experiencing. He is not a central defensive midfielder. He's not even a midfielder. He plays a number 10 role, linking up play with the striker, linking up from the midfield to him. That's his position. Unfortunately, he's in the defensive mode and he sits back, which then means you need another controller next to him. Big question is who? Casemiro, he's getting too old. He can't run. And he can't even position himself. You see, with Casemiro, he was a very, very good defensive midfielder when he was playing for Real Madrid. But if you notice, when he was playing for Real Madrid, he was still never a runner. He never ran. He was never quick. But he used to get into positions before the ball even got there. His game awareness was absolutely phenomenal. As age grows, your legs go, your mind slows down. And I think, personally, that's what's happened to him. He has slowed down. Mainoo, Rúben Amorim saying he's not quick enough. The good thing with Mainoo is he's got very good ball control. He's got good awareness. And he can run. I personally think he can run. Maybe the positions that United are playing him in doesn't need him to run. If you give him the chance, I think he'll be a good defensive midfielder with Bruno as long as one of them sits back. Because if they start going forward and United's defense start becoming open, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble because there'll be nothing there. The 3 defenders will not be able to cope with 5, 6, 7 players running into our own box. We'll get caught cold. Starting up front, who's he going to be? Well, we know we've got Cunha. He's going to start. Unfortunately, he missed his penalty, but that happens. And Mbeumo scored his first goal against Grimsby, and it was a well-taken goal. So he's going to start. I don't want to see Mason Mount up front, and I don't want him to see him at number 10. I think the front 3 has to be Mbeumo, Cunha, and Benjamin Šeško. Benjamin Šeško needs to start producing football. He's still young. Again, unproven striker in the Premier League, which makes the pressure 100 times more. And playing for Manchester United makes the pressure 1,000 times more. He needs to produce. And for Rúben's job's sake, I think he needs to produce very, very quick. So, guys, that's my lineup for tomorrow. Tom Heaton in nets. Diallo on the on the right. You've got Yoro, Dilic, and Luke Shaw in defense. You've got Dogu as your left wing back. You've got Bruno and Mainoo. You've got Cunha, Mbeumo, and Šeško. How do I see the game playing out tomorrow? Well, we're playing at Old Trafford, so I'm going to believe that we are going to be dominating the ball, dominating the game. which, to be fair, we did that with Arsenal. We dominated the game. We did that with Fulham. We also dominated the game in parts in that game. Grimsby. No, we didn't play Grimsby. We forget Grimsby. Burnley again. Once we dominate the ball, we will pin them back, which would mean that the wing backs will get time on the ball. They can either run past their players, which we very rarely do anymore. We just like to do the side to side, one defender to the other defender, to Dogu, back to the midfielder, back to the defender, coming back to Ahmad. That's all we're doing. We're just playing side to side football. So the guys that's watching on Stretford End is like watching a tennis game, going side to side. We need attacking thrust. We need speed. We have got speedy players like Mbeumo, like Dogu, like Ahmad, like Cunha. Use the pace. Don't just play the boring side-to-side football. Since we've been playing this type of system or this type of football since Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal played this type of system, side-to-side football. And eventually he got sacked. Because even though he won the cup, United were boring. The fans couldn't watch United play that style of football. We need that counter-attacking, quick, fast play, fast moving of the ball around the pitch, making Old Trafford pitch bigger, wider, and that would pin the team back, and that would create chances for our strikers. And half the time why Rasmus Højlund didn't get chances is because we were so slow building up from the back. So by the time the ball come to him, he was marked by 2-3 defenders. So we need quick play tomorrow. And I believe if United are 0-0 come 30th minute, half-time, the crowd are going to go restless and they will turn. They will turn on the players, and the Burnley players will feed off that. And if they feed off that, I think we're in trouble. If we score first, early, 1-0 before 15-20 minutes, I think we'll win the game 2-0, 2-1. If we don't, I think we're in trouble tomorrow. We have to have a quick start tomorrow, no matter what. The players have to go 100% from second one, not minute one, second one. As soon as that whistle is blown, United have to go full throttle. And they have to pin them back, and they have to make sure that they don't get counted. Be disciplined in defense and be adventurous up front. That's the United way, guys. And big news tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be our first live commentary. The first time on Red Devil Community. I'll be doing a full live commentary for Manchester United versus Burnley at Old Trafford, kicking off at 3 p.m. Saturday. This is the start of something new for the channel, and I want you all there in the chat, giving your thoughts, your reaction, and backing me on this journey. So make sure you hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications to join me tomorrow on our first ever live watch along. Let's build this community together. See you there, and let's hope United get our 3 points.